We're going to talk about how to get your clients to make online payments using the online portal. So let's get going. So the first thing we need to do is find the reservation that we want to send their invoice to. So in my case, I'm going to be using this reservation over here, which is 1942. That's the reservation ID. And I am going to double click on this reservation in order to edit that reservation's client information. Once I'm inside the reservation, I can go on their client panel, and inside the client panel you'll notice there is a user online account section to enter your client's email address. This is where you want to ensure that this is the email they're going to be using to log on. So once that is entered onto their account, you can save that information, and then you can hit the email icon above the reservation at the top. This is going to pop up the email notification panel where you can enter a message if you want to in the body. For example, you could say, please click on the login button and pay your outstanding balance. Okay, and then we would send that to their inbox. Now, if they already have an email, because if they made a online reservation, or if you have the automatic email trigger activated, then they should already have an email. But what we've just done will basically make sure your client gets a fresh copy of their invoice. Now, I'm going to switch screen, and I'm going to go to my inbox and open up that email. This is what your client will receive, is the invoice of your campground along with the total and the balance remaining. And you'll notice they have this little login button here in the middle of the screen just below their client information. Once they click on this button, it will redirect them to the login prompt for your booking portal, where they'll be able to either create a new account, reset their password, or use their Google login. Now, it's important to note the email address they're going to be using needs to be exactly the same to the email address you assigned to their client earlier. In my case, it was my personal Gmail account, so I will just log in using the Gmail button here at the bottom of this login screen. So I'll click on it, and I'll select my account. And then once the reservations load, they will be able to make a payment. So the reservations have loaded. Now, on my case, I have many reservations IDs assigned to my account. The one we were looking at earlier was 1942. We can see we have a reservation that is yellow, meaning it's incomplete. There's still a balance owing. All that we need to do as a client is to click on these three little vertical dots, which will open up the menu to allow them to select New Payment. In the New Payment window, they can select this arrow or enter the amount they want to pay on their account. They would enter their credit card number. So in my case, this is a test system. I'm just going to enter the test credit card associated with my account and make that payment. Now, once the payment is complete, the money is already in your Stripe account, and the reservation on your booking portal, so on your admin portal, will already reflect the new payment. So if I switch over to the admin, and we can see that if I go back, that reservation ID 1942 is now paid in full. And if I go over their payments, and I can see the payment that we just did online for $117.30.